My name is Tali Rezun. I specialize in blockchain in general. In 2017, I have founded the Fortech initiative where we focus on blockchain, digital identity, electronic data exchange, and document notarization. In today's presentation, I will try to present the main steps and challenges towards blockchain enterprise adoption using Hashnet and Fortech solution as working use cases. So let's start this presentation with acknowledgement. Blockchain has been recognized by now, also in the mainstream enterprise sector. PwC estimates that blockchain technology has the potential to boost the global GDP by $1.76 trillion over the next decade and hit the mainstream by 2030. For all new at the blockchain table, let's just do a quick technology potential recap. So due to its unique technology features, blockchain can improve online trust, add transparency, speed up transactions, and improve efficiency. Blockchain can enable new ways to create, store, and exchange sensitive information like electronic data or documents. It can safeguard online valuable personal credentials in the form of digital identity. In short, blockchain can redesign enterprise digital communication and collaboration as we know it. All good and well, but how to adopt, what to consider, where to start? Let's start with blockchain networks. What do we need to know about them? Blockchain transactions are executed by blockchain networks such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dollar Hashnet, Polkadot, and others. We can also choose between private and public blockchain. Every network has its own characteristics. So when we are considering which network to choose, it all comes down to the project requirements. As blockchain networks evolve, new protocols are emerging. So it is prudent to consider the interoperability and future compatibility when choosing a blockchain infrastructure for your organization. For example, one of the Fortex application deployment networks is Ethereum. The Ethereum public chain transaction price skyrocketed in September 2020, reaching the transaction price for Fortex document exchange from wallet A to wallet B to $60. If compared with Dollar Hashnet network, the same transaction would cost $0.03. So this demonstrates public chain transaction fee volatility, which raises the first major consideration when choosing the underlying blockchain protocol and considering to go with the public or private blockchain for your future adoption. So with all that information in mind, how to proceed? The first step would be to determine where your use case lies, where the implementation of blockchain in your organization makes sense. When building the blockchain ecosystem in your organization, there are several options to consider. We can build an internal ecosystem of participants within the organization, which is the easiest to implement. We can build an ecosystem that includes participants from the organization and its outside partners, or we can build an ecosystem that connects organization with end users or external partners operating on other networks, which are the most complicated to implement. This brings us to interoperability. One of the biggest blockchain adoption challenges is interoperability. So what that means, if you're using, let's say, Hashnet as your underlying blockchain network for, let's say, data exchange, and your partners are using Ethereum, communication between both networks is hard to achieve. There are projects already that solve the cross-chain bridging, but enterprise implementation is not there yet. So for now, it's best to use one blockchain network as the underlying infrastructure for your entire ecosystem. As explained in the use case before, if public blockchains, the transaction gas prices can skyrocket or transaction speeds can slow down due to network congestion. So when adopting, consider the possibility for multi-chain support. So later there's an option for migration. Fortex solutions offer multi-blockchain support and enable Ethereum, Hashnet, and Polkadot with integrated logic to add additional blockchain support when needed. So let's dedicate a minute to talk about the GDPR compliance, which dictates that no personal data, including name, identification number, location data, or other online identifier relating to a person should be published on the blockchain. So how to make GDPR work on the blockchain? Let's examine the 4-tech GDPR solution when exchanging documents or data from blockchain wallet A to blockchain wallet B. The 4-tech protocol does not store any data, any personal data on the blockchain. The data is stored off-chain. The protocol records links to encrypted files and hashes of the encrypted content on the blockchain. The hashing of the exchange data enables the GDPR compliance. For example, if there were a request to delete some electronic data or documents, the network controller would be able to delete the requested data from off-chain storage, leaving what would then become just an empty hash on-chain. Another thing to consider, do we choose public or private blockchains? Let's simplify by telling that public blockchains allow anyone to read or write on the public blockchain ledger, while private blockchains, for example, can restrict access to their network partners. Private blockchains offer fixed transaction prices and faster transaction speeds. Public blockchains, on the other hand, enable transaction traceability and are open to the public. So what to choose? Again, it all comes down to the project requirements. So the easiest way to understand blockchain adoption is to present it through a lens of working solutions. We will focus on Hashnet as an underlying blockchain infrastructure and 4-tech as a blockchain application running on it. Hashnet protocol, like we heard before, was designed with unique characteristics as transaction speeds up to 50,000 per second, which makes it a perfect blockchain underlying infrastructure. 4-tech blockchain applications, on the other hand, enable end users and enterprises with blockchain digital identity, data exchange, and document notarization available now for anybody to use. Solution number 1 presents itself in the form of blockchain digital identity, which enables wallet address verification of an individual or organization. The system uses X509 digital certificate standard to map the connection between the certificate and blockchain wallet address. As a second solution, 4-tech developed electronic data and document exchange. The protocol leverages trust provided by the blockchain and provides secure, immutable cross-border electronic data and document exchange between wallet A and wallet B. The third solution is the blockchain document notarization service, which can be also described as a digital notary of the decentralized world, with its main solution to provide sensitive electronic documents timestamp and origin verification using blockchain as a trust source. During exchange from wallet A to wallet B, the document hash is stored on the blockchain. In the case of future dispute over the document authenticity, the user can match the document exchange transaction hash stored on the blockchain ledger. So how to conclude? At this moment, blockchain enterprise adoption brings various challenges, from legal to technical, so it is imperative to identify beneficial adoption use cases and start small. 100% adoption will not come overnight. Despite the current adoption challenges, early enterprise adopters will be able to secure a considerable advantage in regards to technology understanding and tailor use case solutions. So blockchain enterprise adoption is here with the technology specific solution that will change the digital enterprise landscape as we know it. Thank you very much. For any questions, I'm always available. Thank you.